So, Sri Harinamamrita Vyakaranam, we'll recite the sutras first. You have to commit them to memory. It's very important. Your memory will improve. As you start memorizing the slokas, you will see that your memory will improve. Because it's also like a muscle. If you utilize it, then it develops. They say that use it or lose it. This human body is actually quite amazing. We take it lightly, but it is quite amazing, this human structure. And human mouth is most amazing. Darwin cannot explain this, how it developed like this. Because human mouth has got the ability to produce all these sounds. No other mouth has got that. All this palate and murdha and kantha and vocal cords, they are so beautifully designed. So our apparatus, the 8 places from where pronunciation is done, Astau sthanani varnani, ora, kantha siras tatha, jivha, mulascha dantascha, nasika astaucha talucha. These are the 8 places from where we pronounce. So 5 we know, kantha, then this nasal, then cerebral, palate, lips and teeth. Then we have sira and ura and jivva mula. So these are the places, they are all designed. It's a very scientific process how the sound is produced from the human mouth. And with this you can attract Krishna. Right? That's why he said, Krishna upasitumasya srajnim namavalim tanvai. I'm making this garland of the sutras. So Krishna upasitumasya srajmiv namavalim tanvai tvaritam vitredesha tatsahityadi jamodam ahata jalpita jatitam drishtva shabdanusasana stomam harinamavali valitam vyakaranam vaishnavaarthamachinmaha व्याकरणे मरुनिवृत्ति जीवन लुब्धः सदाग संविघ्ना हरिनामामृतम् एतत् पिबन्तु शतधावगाहन्ताम् सांकेत्यं परिहास्यं वा स्तोभं हेलनमेव वा वैकुण्ठनाम ग्रहण मशेषागहरं विदुः संज्ञा प्रकरणं नारायणादुद्भूतोऽयं वर्णक्रमः तत्रादौ चतुर्दश सर्वेश्वराः दशावतारः तेषां द्वौ द्वावेकात्मकौ पूर्वो वामनः परस्त्रिविक्रमः त्रिमात्रो महापुरुषः आवर्जितः सर्वेश्वरः ईश्वरः दशावतारा ईशाः इ उ अनन्तः इ उ चतुःसनाः ऋ चतुर्भुजः चतुर्व्यूहाः अम् इति विष्णुचक्रम् अम् इति विष्णुचापः अ इति विष्णुसर्गा कादयो विष्णुजनाः ये वर्जितास्तु बलाः ते मान्ताः पंच विष्णुवर्गाः ये वर्जितास्तु विष्णुगणाः कचटतपा हरिकमलानि खचटतपा हरिखड्गाः गजडदबा हरिगदाः घजडदबा हरिघोषाः नम हरिवेणवः त एतद्वर्जिता विष्णुदासः यरलवा हरिमित्राणि साशासाः हरिगोत्राणि शाशासाः शौरयः विष्णुदासा हरिगोत्राणि वैष्णवा हरिगदा हरिघोषा हरिवेणु हरिमित्राणि हश्च गोपालः यादवान्ये शौरी वर्जितास्तु सात्वताः स्पर्शी प्रयत्नः सर्वेश्वराणां स्पर्शी विष्णुवर्गाणां ईषत् स्पर्शी हरिमित्राणां राधानुस्वराच्च परं यावाभ्यां तु पूर्वं विनाय रामस्य पुनर्विष्णुपदादाविशत् स्पर्शितरः उपेन्द्रात् क्वचिद् विष्णुपदादौ च वर्णस्वरूपे रामः तदादिद्वयम् आदेशो विरिञ्चिः आगमो विष्णुः लोपो हरः सूत्राणि षड्विधानि असिद्ध रूपं न त्याज्यं प्रतिज्ञेयं कृदन्तिका And now he says that te mantaha pancha Vishnu varga. That te manta means these kadayas or consonants beginning from ka up to ma. If you make the groups of 5, because there are 25, from ka to ma, total are 39, from 39, 33. So out of 33, if you take first 25 and make 5 groups of 5 each, so they are called Vishnu Varga. So Varga basically means group. So which are they? Ka, Kha, Ga, Gha, Nga, iti Kavarga. So these are called Kavargas. Evam Chavarga. Similarly Chavarga. Cha, Cha, Ja, Ja, Ya. Tavarga. Ta, Tha, Da, Dha, Na. Tavarga. Ta, Tha, Da, Dha, Na. And then Pavarga. Pa, Pha, Ba, Bha, Ma. These are also called Sparsha. So Sparsha means touch. Right? Roop, Ras, Gandh, Sparsha. One of the. So these are all called Sparsha because to pronounce them, you have to touch the tongue to the different parts of the mouth. 5 places basically. So therefore they are also called Sparsha. In Bhagavatam, this is used. It is important. If you don't know this, you will not understand the meaning of that sloka in Bhagavatam. So when Brahma was doing tapasya, Then he heard two words. And there it is said that he heard the 16th and 21st word of the Sparshas. So interesting. So 16 will be Ta, right? And 21 will be Pa. So this is what he heard. Ta, Pa, and Yad Muninam Dhanam Vadanti, which is called the wealth of the sages. So then he performed this tapasya after hearing this. So when he got this message that he has to perform tapasya, so then he sat down and performed austerity. Yeah, it is 9th chapter, 2nd canto. Sparsheshu yat sodasam eka vinsham niskinchana nipam yad dhanam vidu. Not muninam, niskinchana nam. So this is the wealth of those who do not have other wealth. So here sparsheshu yat sodasam eka vinsham. So 16th, and so it is not said that he was ordered tapa. He heard it twice. Nisimya tad vaktri didikshayadisho vilokya tatra anyada pashyamana. But he did not see anyone. So then he sat down and he performed austerity. So twice he heard. So it is important. You see, you'll enjoy reading Bhagavatam then. Otherwise you'll think, what is Sparsha here? 16th Sparsha and 21st Sparsha. You'll think touch, 16 type of touch, 21 type of touch. So therefore these are called Sparsha to Sarvaiva, all of them. Now out of this he says, Inya Varjitastu Vishnu Gana. If you remove Inya, the 5th of Chavarga, Cha Cha Ja Ja Nya, then remaining 24 are called Vishnu Gana.